Ready to see a fun trick with your pictures in the square punch? Let's go. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, Mandy Shirley, Creative Memories Advisor. Spring is back. The sun is shining. We got a little bit of moisture. I'm super excited for that and grateful. But today we are going to work with Adventure Park and some baseball pictures. I'm very excited to try this technique with the square punch and my pictures. So I hope you're gonna like it. Don't forget to go here for more fun. I have no longer available items, totally refreshed, put some new stuff on there. I have digital scrapbook products, pre-made scrapbook pages, links to my crops and retreats. Some have Zoom options. And you can also go there to find more information about joining my team. They're paying you $1 right now to join. And you get a fun little bundle of silicone mats to use in your scrapbooking. Plus, I'm gonna send you a gift. And whether you want to just get commission on what you're already buying, sell to a few friends around the kitchen table, or make a big business of it and earn some extra money, I would be glad to help you. So hit that little chat button on the work from home page on my website, and I would love to see what this business would look like for you. Let's get started. All right, I already pre-cut some pictures. I have one left that I wanted to show you the technique I did. And then here is my adventure park I'm gonna use. I'm gonna build on these 2 pages. I have my square punch and I also have my chevron arrows. And I have my sketch. It's from page 104 in the newest sketchbook. So now I just have to decide what all I'm doing here. I need a 4 5/16 sheet of paper. 4 5/16. So every little line is a 16th. So I got to count 5 of them, which is right here. And I need a 5 5/16, which is right, it's the very end of the measuring part. 5 5/16. And then I also need a 1 1/2. Remember, when you're measuring less than 1 1/2, I always measure on this side of my mat because I'll have more paper to hold on to. Hope that makes sense. And I'm cutting from the bottom up, trying to remind myself to do that. What else do we need? I need some of these. So we need some 6 inches. Let's see, I don't need this. 6 inches. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 that are 3 3/4. So here's gonna be 3 of them. 3 3/4. And we'll see what we can get out of this. I need 1 more. So I'm actually gonna cut at 6 first. And 3 3/4. No, 3 3/4. Okay. And then I need 2 4 1/2 by 5 3/4. 4 1/2. Ooh, just perfect. 5 3/4. This was a scrap. I'm gonna try that and see if I can get away with that. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. I need to grab another piece of paper. So So I need another 4.5 by 5 3/4. So I'm gonna put my housing at 6 3/4 because that means my blade's at 3/4. 5 3/4. And then I'll just cut from my cut up. That way I have a nice big sheet to work with. And then I think we're done with our trimmer. I'm going to punch some of the chevron arrows. I don't know if this is still available, but I love it for baseball. I don't know why. I just love it. I just need one of these. Oh, we're not done with our trimmer because I gotta trim this off. I also love the punch poop in this. It's fun to embellish with. Occasionally, I'm not gonna do that today. And I just wanna cut this off. So I'm gonna measure it first. And it looks like it's about 1, 2, 3/8. I don't know where 3/8 is, honestly. We're just gonna go like this. It's not perfect, but it'll work. All right. Now, I want to show you the trick with the photos. So here's my photo. Here's some I've already done. So these are the triangles that are on the side of this page. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 3 already. Here's one more picture I want to do the same thing with, but I can't get to it properly. I just turned my punch over. I can't get to what I want properly. So I need to trim off a little bit first with your trimmer, personal trimmer, not your 12-inch, if you can help it. That is not meant for your pictures. Let's see. I'm just trimming around so that I can see if I can get in here the way I want to. And I still can't, not the way I really want to. So I need to cut some more off. So you just keep playing with it. I want to get this in the corner somehow. That's looking better. I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get. Unless I cut just a little more off of this side. So it's kind of just got to play with it. But it's a fun way to use your pictures to embellish with. All right. So now I have all those. That's 4. I need 6 more squares with the square punch. So I got a variety of scraps here. I'm just gonna punch some squares, and I like to turn my punch over so I can save paper. I can see what I'm punching. Looks like I'm only gonna get 2 yellow ones. I might be able to get one more. It could be one of the ones we have to cut in half. So I need 6 more. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's probably good. I'll just skip this blue since we have a lot of blue on here already. All right, now we can build. So the first piece that goes on is your 1.5 by 12. And it's gonna go on this end. I should get my embellishments out of our way. I should also check to make sure the camera didn't move. And then your 4 5/16 sheet goes next. You probably could have welded some of this, but I felt like it was a lot of math that I didn't want to do. So I just went with it. All right, and then our little border piece is gonna go down this little line here. So I'm just gonna lay it where it goes and put some repo there. That way, if some of it, I'll just put it on the seam. If some of it gets on my paper, it's not a big deal. All right, and then 2 of these 2 go over here. The 5 3/4 by 4.5. These are all gonna go over here. Oh, and we might have to move our border. We're gonna have to move this. It's too close. So let's see, what do I want to do? How about this way? Good thing we used repo. It was very easy to pull right up and then just rub the residue off. And then we got to decide where we're putting our pictures. Okay. There we go, and we'll cut 1 in half. I need to find the one I want to cut in half, though. One of them, remember, was not quite a full square. It was this one. So I'm just going to cut it in half with my trimmer. And actually, I'm going to cut it this way. And then one's gonna go up here. This should be a good starting point there. Should help us line it all up. Okay, and then we have these that go here. And I have these pictures that'll go here. And these pictures that go here. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Perfect. All right, let's start taping all that down. Oh, we're missing a piece. This piece, sorry guys, your big piece that we cut, it was 5 5/16. It's gonna go under these guys right here. Kind of ties it all together. All right. Do a little taping and then we'll embellish some more. What a fun page for baseball. And it's using Adventure Park. I love that. I love using these collections for whatever I'm working on at the moment, or trying, you know, making it work, because the papers are so pretty. All right, what I'm going to do with this middle picture, since it's supposed to be in the center, I'm going to line this up on my 13 by 13 mat. I'm going to tape this down right on the 6. That way it's in the center. And then I'll tape these right up against it. Just like that. I'm sad that my sports days are over since my kids are grown. We had a lot of fun traveling to games and wrestling matches. And we have to travel a long ways around here because we're in the middle of nowhere. But we had a good time. Perfect. I'm just eyeballing this here. I know some of you are big measurers. I am not. Just make sure it looks good. I am, however, going to line this up. Oops. With the other page. So I want it in the same spot, just like that. And the same down here. Line them up together. Oops. Perfect. All right, now we'll tape these guys down. And like I said, we're going to start with these these ones that go flush. That'll help us line the rest of it up, I think. I hope. I'm wondering if I should put, well, I think it looks fine. So you want a margin here on either side of your squares. Going well, I think. I'm liking it. I hope you are. Have you guys ever cut your pictures this small? It's kind of nerve-wracking, but you can always print them again if you mess it up. Just make sure you have another copy, I guess, or a digital copy. I don't know that we're going to use that one. I think we might actually cut this off. I love it. All right, let's cut that off. Perhaps I miscounted. It's totally possible. How cute. All right, so I picked some embellishments that I thought were cute, that matched. I just have to figure out what I'm doing. And since this was the end, or nearing the end of our baseball season, our last baseball season. I thought what a ride was kind of fitting. And actually, I might put this yay somewhere else. I think I'll put it here instead. And this I'm gonna pop up. Gotta love the foam squares. And then I'll decorate with some of these guys that I always forget to use. And I love these. I think those are fun. That's fun. Obviously, I need to journal. I have some arrows that are cute. All right, I think that's probably good enough. But I love it. All right, I hope you liked that. I hope you try it out. Go try that out. And I hope you guys are starting to think about the fact that we don't need to limit our collections and tools by what their names are. So don't forget to go here if you need some adventure park or a square punch or anything else fun. You have just a small short of time left to get your free shipping. And I would appreciate your order. Don't forget to look for my smiling face at checkout, and I'll see you next time.